Hey everybody, this is Tori from Avalon Enchanted. I'm just going to bring on the people on Facebook. So this is actually going to be going up to YouTube, and you are the first to know that we are launching a brand new program this evening that we are very excited about. So let me just bring in our Facebook people and get this party started. If you're catching this as a replay, please do hashtag replay. Helps me know how far the video goes. I'm going to just shift this over to here. This way, it's all kind of contained. Nope. Here's good. So if you're catching this live, please say hey. It's better over here. It's even more stable over there. So I'm just going to give it a few minutes. I'm also going to just real quickly grab my other mouse and share this on my personal page too. So bear with me. Hope everyone is doing well this evening. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, looking for this. Move that, shift to there. And I just want to copy this. And that one here, here. And here. No. Here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get everything started. Again, if you're catching this as a replay, just please do hashtag replay so we know how far the video goes. The reason why I wanted to come on this evening is because I am so excited to announce that I am going to be embarking on a collaborative journey with a good friend of mine who is actually based in Luxor, Egypt. His name is Mohamed, and I are going to be teaming up and working together to bring forward a series of different online Zoom platform type of classes for people that will cover things like the different ancient Egyptian gods and goddesses, as well as the pharaohs and queens, the knowledge of the different temples and tombs, as well as some of the other major magical topics. You know, we're going to be covering a lot of interesting stuff that deals with herbalism and Egyptian mysticism and magic and so on. So this is actually something that is just the beginning. We're really super proud and very, very excited to know that this is actually going to be launched. People are going to be able to sign up for our class on for Sunday, February 25th. So if people are interested in joining, hey Deanna, in joining me and my dear friend who is an Egyptologist live from Luxor, Egypt. We're going to be offering an opportunity to um, attend a class for people who have an interest in ancient Egypt, for people who have an interest in Egyptian mysticism and in Egyptian magic. And we'll be covering a lot of different topics. So this is going to be the first one that we are very excited to be sharing with you. Again, I'm going to be putting up the link as soon as, actually, let me see if I can put the link up now. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I try and do 2 things at once and it gets a little wonky. I'm going to actually put it into the comment there. That is actually, no, that's not what I wanted. Sorry, folks. Oh, there it is. Knew that didn't look right. I was kind of going, what's going on? So this is it. So I'm gonna actually put it in here. And I'm going to pin it. So that is in the process of posting now. So this is a brand new class concept that Mohamed and I have been working on probably for some time now. We've been kind of wanting to keep it under wraps until we had a better idea of actually putting this all together. But we are offering this wonderful online opportunity to connect with not only myself, but also with Mohamed, who is definitely very spiritual. He is somebody that has been in and around the different temples and tombs and magical places that are there in Egypt that he interprets for different groups all the time. But because he has such a wonderful heart and a true view of Egyptian mysticism and the magical practices of the ancient Egyptians, he and I really were quite able to click and form this collaboration. So there will be different meditations. There'll be different channelings. There will be sometimes he may actually be sharing different things with us that have happened when he's been in and around some of the different temples and tombs and complexes and so on. So it's going to be really quite a very special treat for those that are interested. The price is $111. It is actually on Sunday, February 25th. If you are on the East Coast, it's at 1 o'clock p.m. If you are on the West Coast, it's 9 a.m. Pacific time. So everyone would be receiving a Zoom link who attends. Mohamed will be there in the presentation, presenting with me. And ultimately, this is an opportunity to really get a true understanding from about what the Egyptian ancient culture and practices was like. He has a master's degree in conservation, and he's actually working on his doctorate. So he definitely has some, he definitely has a lot of wonderful knowledge and information. He knows the different tomb and temple complexes like the back of his hand and is very, very knowledgeable and is also very eager to share his love for not only the ancient history of his country, but also helping people understand the magical side of what it was like to be an ancient Egyptian in Egypt. What it was like to, since magic was such a heavy piece of their everyday work, their worship, their everyday routines, and so on. He will be working with us live again from Luxor, Egypt, sharing those details with us, and we will be working with this to travel, energetically speaking, through guided meditation, meditations, and so on. There'll be journaling prompts for people that they'll be able to work with on their own. We hope to also be able to drop in some other goodies. The class is going to be actually done with different materials, so everyone will have an opportunity to receive the materials that are used in class, or in this training, so that way they get a true understanding of um, the mysticism, the magic, the lores, and um, stories that make up the great Egyptian gods and goddesses and the pharaohs, taking us and tracing the time through all of the different dynasties along the river, and all of the different types of groups that populated Egypt throughout the centuries. We'll also be touching upon the ideas of archaeology, the field itself of um, Egyptology, and we'll also talk a little bit about where Egyptology and archaeology, Egyptian archaeology, is going. You know, there's been a big push, especially within Egypt, to focus on some major things, especially the brand new construction of a brand new museum that sits on the Giza Plateau. But there's a lot of things about, for example, the Giza Plateau that a lot of people don't normally know about. So we'll touch upon that. We'll also go to places that maybe some very true classic um, uh, Egyptologists and archaeologists might not necessarily always go to. We'll certainly explore the details and the side of the ancient astronaut theories, stargates, and so on. So we do hope that you will join us on this journey. Um, Again, the first one is going to be on Sunday, February 25th at 1 o'clock Eastern Time, which will be 9 o'clock Pacific Time. Everybody that registers will be given their Zoom link the day of, and we will be meeting, I guess you could say, in a magical container that will allow us to really talk about these wonderful topics. If anybody has any questions about the class or about anything relating to this series, please, by all means, you can message us, direct message me through the Avalon Enchanted page or my personal page. You can email me at tori@avalonenchanted.com. But this is something that we are excited about, because this is something that is so special, and because it's something that I have not seen people do something like this before, where they actually have somebody live on the ground there in Egypt that are joining us for the class and helping lead the class in this collaborative effort. The cost of the class is $111, and it's going to be really quite magical. Everyone will also get the link to the class so they can review it at other times, or refer back to it if they wish to. So I do hope that you'll join us for this magical journey, and that this is a journey that is also a labor of love. Not only my bio is listed in the details that I've posted in the Facebook, but also so are Muhammad's in regards to how he developed his interest in all of this, how he found his way in terms of being inspired to want to make this a professional career, and how he wanted to specialize in restoration. With all of these temples and tombs, in the 17 and 1800s, they were pretty much covered in sand. And so there's still a lot of digging, and there's still an awful lot of places and artifacts and information and so on to be discovered there in Egypt, how they lived, what life was like. And we're going to be hitting all of the different topics, everything, like I said, from Egyptian herbalism to stargates to um, you name it. And there are going to be potentially some really other amazing things that we kind of have up our sleeve, which I'm not going to necessarily say this evening because we want to wait a little bit. But we do hope that you'll join us with this and get your ticket today. Um, you'll definitely need some type of phone or computer and have the ability to be able to log into um, Zoom for like a Zoom type of meeting. The class itself is 60 minutes with a 30-minute live discussion after the class. So about 90 minutes total is what people would be spending with us on this Sunday morning on February 25th. So please join us. And if you have any questions or need any assistance with any of the technology regarding this, let us know. Let me know again by messaging me through Tori McNally or Avalon Enchanted, or even on the Instagram page, which is Avalon_Enchanted, or finally on my website, or email on my website, which is Tori, Tori, at AvalonEnchanted.com. So do hope you'll join us today, and take care. Bye-bye. All right. So people that just are catching this as the YouTube feed as a recorded video, I just want to say that this is the first of a series that we are, like I said, very excited about. And we can hardly wait to share all of this wonderful information with you. Again, if you have any questions or need any assistance, let us know. I'm happy to assist you with that. Also, I'm just in the process of trying to multitask here, so bear with me. You're going to want to have not only how you connect with the class, computer or phone. You're also going to want to probably have your notebook, a journal, pen, and whatever you need in order to be comfortable for about an hour and a half. And this is going to be something that I think is really going to be very interesting because Mohamed has so many years of experience. He is actually a certified um, tour guide with a lot of the different sites. He's registered with the Egyptian Ministry of Antiquities and tour guiding, and he's actually taught class as a professor teaching Egyptology. So this is something that you're not going to want to miss, and I think that you're going to really enjoy it. Mohamed is a great guy, and he like I said, he and I clicked immediately. We spent a lot of the time, well, let me rephrase that. I spent a lot of time with my two tours to Egypt And Mohammed was the Egyptologist on one of the Egyptologists on both of those. And I know that there were a number of opportunities where we would go into a place and I'd be asking different questions, asking, for example, hey, was such and such like this, way back when, and I'm seeing XYZ, and he would be completely blown away. So he is definitely a very magical being that is very well versed and educated um, and very well trained professionally as well. So he definitely has a lot of the skills to bring and share with everybody. So take care and can't wait to see you on the 25th. Again, 1 o'clock Eastern time. Um, yeah, 1 o'clock Eastern time. Um, join us that way. Okay, bye bye. Take care.